I'm about to say the bravest thing anyone has ever said. Ready? Here goes. Pedals are awesome. They're cute, collectible, relatively cheapish, personality-driven little devices that look great on a mantle or shelf. In other words, they are the Funko Pops of the music gear industry. Giving an instrument a pedal is a little like giving a Pokemon a hold item. This berry gives a stale thing movement. This one makes a mellow thing distort. Etc., etc., then a sheer drop. Of course, most don't produce sound on their own. They need a friend to help them sing, which is an open invitation to try a variety of duets. Maybe invite another friend, and another, and another. And now we have a small choir going. This is where the fun begins. A combination of pedals can indicate a lot about the player that chose them, much like individual members making up a band, or words collectively forming a sentence. A pedalboard is a complete thought. Some speak of a musician with ambience in mind. Or an angry, twisted, vintage leaning. Some desire an all-in-one, state-of-the-art, modern man's preset computer. And certain setups, especially those with loopers, can bring about a life of their own, in effect, becoming their own instrument. I try to keep any board that feels so worthy of constant hands-on control elevated, within a comfortable reach. But when up a creek without a table, those of us with the penchant to twist will always try our best. I have a little app on my phone, made by some genius fool over at Pedal Train. It's my own little game of fantasy football that I can draft whenever I want. Sometimes I'll obsess about a friend of mine's pedalboard potential and bombard them with unsolicited screenshots of options and revisions. An idealized encapsulation of what I think they need. Ivana says it's my love language. Here's another one for her. These are my pedalboards. They are small, flat, and covered in loop Velcro. This one is a plastic cutting board I stole from our kitchen. I highly recommend it as an approach for casual daisy-chained setups, as they're cheap, light, and sturdy. I doubt this adhesive is food safe. This is my quote-unquote bigger board, still only about 1.16 m by Pedal Train's metric. The eagle-eyed among you may have noticed this rash underneath the Wurlitzer in the previous video. That's where this guy lived its previous life as a pull-out shelf. I cut a hole, added Velcro, folding feet, and this power supply. I like keeping both boards blank when not in use. I used to chase the idea of a quote-unquote perfect pedalboard that's exactly what I need for everything. But I've since learned that this is a Sisyphean dream. Every gig has slightly different needs, so the quote-unquote perfect board will always be the one that's tailor-made. I've since accepted that I enjoy choosing too much to ever leave them All that said, I've been leaning towards variations of this setup. It offers digital tomfoolery and microlooping, vintage wiggly space and macro looping, and a thick, grimy glue to hold it all together, and stereo if need be. The volume pedal is for whatever keyboard I may be babysitting, and the guest spot keeps the suit open for light tailoring. It's a clean, mean affecting machine. And all that said, I'm sure, like all things, this solidity is part of an ebb and flow. Eventually, this party will dissolve. But for now, let's enjoy some sound with today's special guest, Froggy.